and like stuff like that. I was like, I don't want to, like, what if this, what if that? But she always tell me close mouth, don't get fed. And it's like sometimes like I'm gonna say something, but when it comes to adults, I'm not gonna say nothing. But when it comes to like something that's dealing with the kid or something, I'm gonna say something. But adult, no. I just be scared, and then like sometimes people, like, I don't know, I be thinking people gonna take it the wrong way. I be overthinking stuff. So I didn't tell them, and then they noticed like I wasn't dancing right, cause we was going over our dance for halftime, and after that they were like, okay, y'all group up into groups or whatever they said. I wasn't even paying attention. My back was hurting so bad, and they was making jokes the whole time. My back is hurting, and I'm like laughing about my like. Actually, I wasn't even laughing. My face was like, I don't know. But then, what happened? Yeah, when they told us to group up, they was like, Malia, what's wrong? Because I was walking behind, and then they just knew something was wrong. Because, oh, baby, I'm in the middle, and yeah, I have to give them out, and they put me in the middle for a reason, okay? So they're like, what's going on? And I'm like, my back is hurting. And they're like, why you didn't tell us? And I was like, I said it, y'all, but I didn't tell them. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I said it. I was like, my back is hurting. And yeah, and I was like, I said it, and knowing doggone well, girl, you ain't gonna tell them that you said it. And it was like, oh, but you gotta come and tell us next time, because we don't know if you're playing. You know, everybody be like, oh, my back hurting, my everything hurting, and it's just because we're doing this. I was like, yeah. And then the head coach was like, is that why you weren't turning your neck? And I was like, yes, bro. And she's like, okay, do you want to go to the trainers? Because we have a trainer, y'all. We have 2 trainers for, like, sports and stuff if you get hurt and, like, all of that. And we have 2. She's like, want to go to the trainer? I'm like, no. Just, come on, just let me sit down for a little bit. Let me shake back. And she's like, just go to the trainer. And I was like, okay. So I went. And the trainer was asking me all kind of questions. And yeah. And she gave me some ice. And she was like, do this, do that, do this, do that. And she was like, come back in the morning time and come back before the game. Looks like I'm not